I think this place is gonna grow on you, you know.
Okay.
What's up, chocolatiers? Welcome back to the channel. We're talking about the Burbs. I almost forgot the name of that. It took me a little moment just then. A show that I'm a little hit or miss with. So let's get right into it. So this show is starring Keke Palmer, and unless you're one of the people that are angry calling it woke, then you know that this is a modern reimagining of the old movie The Burbs. I had no idea. Tom Hanks, seen a lot of his films, I guess not enough of his films, because I promise you, I was like, what the fuck is that? I saw it on Peacock when I was looking up The Burbs. I said, The Burbs, and I did me a little Google search, and I was like, oh. And then I looked at the scores for those films, the audience and critics, and I was like, oh, that's why I haven't heard of this movie. So not one of his biggest breakout hits, I guess. But with that being said, I haven't seen it, so I don't know. I'm not going to this isn't a comparison type video. I just am going to kind of sit here and, just give you the rundown on what the plot is, how I thought, whatever. So if you're a fan of the old one and you're wanting that, this ain't the place to be, buddy. All right, and so without further ado, like and subscribe because we're almost at 1,000 subscribers, and let's get right into it. Now, this show is starring Keke Palmer, where she is basically moving in the suburbs, but it's a particular suburbs. It's her husband's childhood home, and in this suburbs, his childhood friend went missing, and they think she's probably dead because it's been like 20 years, so she's probably dead. And Keke Palmer. And I'm going to give you the rundown of some more of the plot stuff, not getting the spoiler territory, but I feel like the basic plot is really basic. It's basic. Basically, she is like, hey, this house is creepy next door and I have nothing to do. And that's basically what the plot is. It's just her being fucking nosy. The show. That's all 8 episodes of Keke being like, I'm nosy as a bitch. Okay, I'm nosy as a motherfucker. And that's what the show is. So her husband is leaving paternity leave. He's going back to work, and she is like, this lawyer, something like that. And now here she is, basically keeping her child and stuff like that. And the first episode is kind of rubbing you the wrong way. I don't think it's the best episode of the season for sure. I would put it down there at the worst. Once you get past episode 1, though, stuff starts getting set up. Because at first you don't really like her neighbors, but by the end of episode 2, you start liking them. I really like the 2 women in particular that she befriends, like the 2 older women. I thought their storylines were very intriguing, especially one because you're trying to figure out what she's hiding in her house because, pretty obvious. And that kind of goes into one of my complaints about this show, especially towards the way it ends, stuff they're setting up, cliffhangers, whatever. You kind of see everything coming. Every time something happens, like a twist, you're like, okay, I saw this coming. Kind of like this one woman, like I talked about. Every time they come to her house, anytime somebody needs to come to her house, she doesn't want anybody to come to her house. I don't know what else to tell you, kind of alluding to me that 1 or 2 things could be going on. And you're right. If that's what you're thinking, you are thinking that. So it's just a type of show like that, right? It's very much it's supposed to be a mystery, but the mysteries are not fucking hard to solve whatsoever. And I like it when a show gives you a few mysteries where you can piece stuff together here or there. But I also like to be surprised. Everything that happens in this, not surprised about. For example, the whole murder mystery thing, I guess, because they never found a body of the friend, kind of pieced that together by episode 3-ish, 4, whatever. And it just really, the only thing that really sets this show apart from other shows is that the protagonist kind of sucks. I love Keke Palmer, but my God, these first few episodes or so, she is very insufferable, and very stupid. Most of the reason why the show happens is simply because she's just nosy. If a neighbor called the police on me, right, and they were, being mad, saying that you're trespassing, whatever it's at, because they saw somebody black out there in the yard, I think that's when we call it quits, and I think that's when we go, well, fuck him, whatever, piece of shit. I'm not going to go out here no more. Instead, she proceeds to still be nosy, and at one point, damn near break into the fucking house. And she just keeps doing. It's like meddling. Stop. The whole time, it's I wish there was some reason why she needed to get in the house. I wish oh, my baby's missing. Maybe they had like a dog. Like, it would have been cool if they gave them a dog. I'm like, oh, fuck, can't find the dog. And then maybe she sees them going to bat. Like, I wish there was a reason for like why she wanted to get in the house. Or like why she was being nosy about the house. It's pretty much just boils down to the house is old and decrepit. It's kind of spooky looking. And she's just nosy. That's it. I swear to you, that's it. It's just like, damn, that's weird. It's almost like a child. Like, it's like a child being curious about, oh, like, what is this? Is this gum on the floor? And you have to be like, no, you don't do that. Like, you have to teach them right. And she's a grown fucking woman with a child in this show. And at multiple times, they do things correctly where I'm like, oh, okay. Somebody black was in the writing room. They know what's up. They're writing her correctly. Then they do stupid shit that makes me go, no, they're not. Because why in the hell? She thinks this house is creepy. She thinks the killer's across the street, okay? She doesn't know what's going on. She, like, could be demons. She don't know what's going on. Walks her baby out in the fucking pitch black dark. No husband in sight. She's like, oh, I got him. And, like, she's strolling out there. And I'm like, dude, stop. We don't do that. Quit. And there's so many times I was like, man, you're pissing me off. I do really like the side characters a lot. Keke starts to grow on you, but I feel like by the time she grew on me and I was like, okay, like, I kind of like your character, show's over. I don't think the finale twist is really that good. There's some stuff they do here or there with the HOA association, which I thought was fine. Whatever, that might be an older film. I don't know. But yeah, this is not one of my favorite shows of the year. I didn't think it would be. But I did want to go ahead and hurry up and do a review on it because I had watched Ponies, or I didn't watch Ponies. I was supposed to and do a review on that, and I haven't heard anything on that. But this is the next Peacock show where they dropped it all at once, and so I was like, I gotta watch that, gotta review it, and so I finished it last night. And I don't know, man. I'm leaving thinking it's about like a 6 out of 10. I still put it above average because I think there's enough here to like. I think some of the jokes do land. Like I said, I think the side characters are kind of funny. I think there are a few mystery things, even though they are predictable, that are like, hey, that's not bad. It's kind of cool. And there's also some flashback stuff I kind of enjoyed too. And stuff like that I thought was like, okay, I'm here for that. And performances were fine too, and stuff like that. And I like the suburb, like there's not like there's stuff to like. But as far as a main character, I'm alright. As far as the reason behind why we even started this whole goose chase, kind of goofy. But yeah, with that, like, subscribe for more, comment down below, let me know if you've even seen the older film, if you've seen this show, if you've seen both, and let me know your thoughts. And with that, like, subscribe for more, because we're almost at 1,000 subscribers, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Okay, we're walking into an unlocked house.
Investigating a joint of traps.
She keeps